Hello class, my name is Sean Thompson, and today I'm presenting the film that we just watched. I did not know how to pronounce that first name, but it was his partner and the Sundance Kid. So I'm just gonna call it the Sundance Kid film. Just saying it. Alright, so in the Sundance Kid film, one of the most important parts that really stuck out to me is their consistency to keep traveling from state to state, venue to venue. It seemed like the most prized possession or the most important thing to them was the fact that they were stealing, pretty much money, gold, and anything they could get. It was just like, when is the next time can we steal? That was the biggest picture to them. That was like, it was almost as if they couldn't live without doing it. They had to get this profit in order to, withhold. Sun Kid was pretty much the gun guy, the best shooter, to take down and make sure the mission was accomplished. And the other guy, I'll try to pronounce his name, Batch. Well, I'm not gonna try to pronounce his name. He was pretty much the brains behind the whole operation. Everywhere they went, he had the idea and the plan to how they was going to successfully rob the bank, and the Sundance Kid was pretty much the trigger behind everything. I'm gonna call them pretty much like a family. It was a family. Of course, they had this weird relationship with the one girl that I personally think that both of them was having sex with her. She was weird. She was really weird. Like, she hopping in this man's bed, and I thought he was actually about to rape her. And in the next scene, she's hopping on his friend's bike and riding off. So it was pretty crazy to me. That was really weird. But I'm just gonna call them a family. So all in the whole, that family pretty much, they pretty much went from state to state, and it was unstable. So it really didn't amaze me when I seen the young lady leave from them. Because I could pretty much see right there, she knew that they, at some point, was gonna come to an end and they were gonna die. So she didn't want to stay with them anymore because she knew they were coming to an end. But with that, I found it really unique. It reminded me of my bros, but pretty much in a younger state. How we always want to do something fun and exciting, and sometimes dangerous. But at the route they were going, it was pretty easy to tell how they were going to end up. For my last point, last note that I really want to elaborate on is I like the fact that they kept this thing about them that they didn't give up. At any point in time, was they just like about to just be like, you know what, we're dead. If they were joking. But at the same time, they had a consistency about them that no matter what it was, they was gonna get away. Like for one point, there were a group of guys that were trying to kill them, and they were on a horse. They even had an Indian guy who could track their footsteps, and wherever their next move was, he could find them. But I mean, they went from mountains to deserts, crossed over lakes. They even jumped into a waterfall and just took a leap of faith all the way down. It just took them it took them all the way down to the ground. They almost died. But they had the consistency, so they kept going. Also, another part of the movie, when they escaped and decided to just leave as a family, like just go somewhere else far away. They went into a very Spanish environment. And when they got there, it wasn't anything that they was used to, like the natural environments that they usually like, urban setting and everything like that. So they just said, okay, let's go away. And it was more farmland and everything. Like as soon as they got there, they laughed at the place. They was like, man, it's goats. It's goats, and what is here? There's no money here, there's no banks. Because banks was like the main goal for them. It was like ideal to them. It was like food, So they went to rob a bank, and that was like the very last bank that they robbed. As soon as they got away, they almost made it. but the Spanish soon caught on to them. And that was the very last scene, because they ran outside to take on all of the Spanish wounded, shot up and everything, and then they died. But all in all, it was a great movie. I really liked it. Once again, class, my name is Sean Thompson. Thank you.